Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. I'm Malika. That's my favorite people. Welcome to ANC NC TV. I'm Malika, and this is Measuring Up Municipalities, where we talk municipal issues, where we talk problems and solutions of municipalities, and where we give you the best of what your municipality can offer in terms of service delivery, where we talk to the people on what the African National Congress have done. We'll be right back just after this. Today is Tuesday, and of course, we have a few days to go to the elections, the 1st of November 2021, local government elections. And we are talking to numerous mayors of different municipalities throughout the province on measuring up municipalities. Gompieno re bua le Mayor wa Magareng, Masepala wa Mahareng, mo Kapa Bokone, re bua le Cde Neo Mase, mme wa mogetso mo thulaganyong ya rona, measuring up municipalities.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
A go tsamaya yang ko Magareng kwa?
What's on my side?
Dikgomo di kae?
Dikgomo di sa tlhola di jewa ya ka pele kgwedi le beke so go sleg.
O la utlwa Mayor a tshwere vibe beke le beke. We're here to talk about Magareng as a municipality. You've been there as a mayor for about a year and a half, and obviously there's a lot of things that you have done in this short space of time. And Maharashtra is a very small municipality. Firstly, let's talk to how stable is the leadership of Maharashtra in terms of council.
Okay, no, thank you very much, Ndade Malik. With regards to the municipality, council is stable. We can say Maharashtra when coming to politically, it's stable. Previously, we have experienced protest. One can say there is no longer protest in Maharin. Yeah, we can one say.
So no,
we can go to Joburg. No, the N12 is clean.
Oh, the N12 is clean.
Yes.
Now, it shows the type of work that yes. Your leadership has done in a year and a half. That there isn't protests anymore. Yes. Now we can drive smoothly onto the N12, pass through Warrenton in Maharin.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of service delivery, obviously you need funds, you need money to deliver the services that you're doing. The Auditor General also comes and audits. So talk to us about the audits of Maharin Municipality.
One can say we can say we've performed very well from the year 2016 till 2017, 2018 till 2019, 2020 with a qualified opinion. So we can say Maharin is trying its level best to perform well.
Wow. Well, so it's improving.
It's improving.
And obviously we're looking forward to a different outcome, better audits later on in under your leadership yes. in the near future. Let's talk to now the crust, the one thing that people would protest about, which is service delivery.
Yes.
Are people of Maharin getting water?
People of Maharin, we can acknowledge as a municipality that yes, we have a challenge of water, like recently now, due to the load shedding. Our infrastructure is very old, especially the one of water. Our water treatment plant is very old. We can say when there is an interruptions of electricity, that means that our community will never receive water. But with the interventions by the Department of Water, we've received a project of 90 million, where there is now, when talking about the progress report on that water treatment plants, you're talking about 70-75% in completion. That means that there is somewhere that we are going as Maharin. At least our community will start to get water adequately without interruptions. Like we've got the area in Maharin, the Richoshwaning, Sonorwater, and also Rabaki. Those areas sit without water for a very long time. But now we can say we're planning to have the new reticulation water there. That community has started to get water. So we can just say within the years that is coming, our municipality, all of it, all the household will receive that water. That is one positive thing that one can say as the municipality. Yes, we are improving,
I think that-
especially when coming to water. You can say it, Malik, that we've got numbers of protests in Maharin, but one can say at least now for the past 3 months there were no protest. That means we're starting to render the services that we need to render to our community, which is the basic thing, which is water.
That's good news. If I may ask, where does the water for Maharin come from?
The water comes from when you cross the Val River, there is a water treatment plant there.
Okay.
Where the upgrades is taking place. So the bulk of water is coming from that side and then goes through in Warrenton, which is another area before you can go to station Warrenville and also Ikutse.
So with the challenge that you have with load shedding, the pump going off because there's no electricity, but there are also upgrades on the water treatment process. So there is a solution to that problem.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. Because one can say Magareng, as small as they are, they managed to get the 90 million project, which is a massive project. One can say that is an achievement. So that means that our people will start to get water.
Magareng e nyenyane tle tota.
Magareng e nyenyane tota for 90 million.
Gantsi ga ke crossa ke a go go I make sure gore ke driver star ga gore ke ska emisa.
Correct, yes.
But there's a lot that has been done. I mean, I went through Warrenton, driving through Maharin and going to Hansvater, and I see the place is clean. Yes. The roads, talk to me about the roads. I see there's some nice roads there as well. Correct.
Even though we have the challenges of potholes in Maharin, in Warrenton, but at least one can say we've received the grant that within 3 months, 4 months, we're going to repair our roads. Remember, early this year, we have experienced the Eloise storm where it damages our roads. But one can say our Maharin is now getting to see the light. So our people will now start to see potholes being patched, and then those gravel roads being maintained and repaired. So it's one of the achievements that we can say as Magareng, as small as we are going to achieve it.
And I was saying to the executive mayor of Soplaki yesterday that it's a collaboration. It's a collaboration of government and the people. Hence saying building better communities together. So we as people in our lives, when we have grievances, we go to the streets, but we don't realize that some of our actions damages the infrastructure that we have to use tomorrow. And it brings, which you didn't budget for, by the way. And that money must come from somewhere.
Exactly.
Wow. So the roads are being repaired, potholes are being repaired. A-okay, so I can come with my low car there and
yeah. You can come to Warrenton with your flat tire car, and then yes, there are those. One can acknowledge the one in town. There are those, but within 3 months within 3 months we'll be able to patch it, and then voila.
bothata bo re bo bona mo Afrika Borwa yotlhe ke gore toropo nngwe le nngwe o tsena mo go yone ga o tsena hela di-shentiki tse ga o tswa di-shentiki tse ga ke itse gore a di-housing project tsa lona ko Magareng di tsamaya.
Yeah, yes, there is a backlog when coming to housing, but there are houses that was delivered. The Department of Coxstar, we did build houses in Mahareng. There is an area called Warrenvale. Warrenvale, one can say, is only few shanties that is there. That means that as the municipality, together with Coxstar, we've managed to build houses in Warrenvale. There is an area also in Ward 2, which is your Desanta. Desanta, I can say the whole Erven there there is RDP houses. That means that the government is at work. We can say when you go to the center, there is houses there, houses has been built. Like for instance, the new internal water pipe that we want to put in the Choshwaning and Sonorvater and Rabaki. That means that those area also will start to get houses there. That means that after the water is being put on houses, that means now we can build houses. So housing projects, there, yes, we've got backlog, but there are houses that was built, and there are more houses that is going to be built.
The areas in Maharang have very interesting names. Dichoshwane, Sonarbaiki, Sonorvater,
Rabaki.
le Rabaki. I
Yeah.
can see her by the Abato by Ketala by Gilonale, le Famba to Baida.
Maybe there was something that has happened. Maybe somebody left the baki there, and then and then they call it Rabaki.
Le Choshwane Hon.
Yeah, there were Choshwanes there.
Okay.
When I did Choshwanes, it didn't so that is why it's called the Choshwane.
And okay, how was the was what within Maharin, Honali, the pharmacies in the Hore, Batinkaku, Bankela Gamiti.
Like the area Ernalinyo, Yamajing, we've got people living there. Because that area is a communal land. One cannot say we'll take the infrastructure and then maybe build houses there. But in terms of water, as the municipality, we have a way of giving them that services that they need, water and electricity. So there is a water tanker that is going there, and then our people get water. In terms of the farmers, we've got Renaleno Kamole, so there is water, there is plenty when coming to the farmers.
Pula ke ga ene ke itse le rona mo Solpa ke re kra metsi ko lokeng, and when there's drought we tend to struggle with water. Pula ga ene re tle re thusi di farmers kgotsa bao ba leng kgakala le di infrastructure ba leng gore le tlatla mo go bone re ise di tanke se ko.
Okay, there is a borehole that has been there. Other farmers, there is boreholes there. Other farmers, yes, they come and then we provide them with water tankers. We do our best in ensuring that our farmers get water.
So what was in your term that, a year and a half, what were some of the challenges that you thought, okay, in within the municipality?
One can say water waste, sanitation is a big problem. But at least with the intervention of the Department of Water and Sanitation, at least we manage more and more. We try to renovate, try to fix, try to maintain so that pumps we can at least minimize the spillages. Because to be honest, like now, if only we can get the relocation funding to relocate our wastewater treatment, I think that one, I will say, as the municipality, we have achieved a lot. The very same process that we have achieved with the water treatment plant, the 90 million grant. So I believe also we'll receive grants for relocating that waste water treatment. Because to be honest, when you cross N12, there is so that means that our waste plant is just near the N12 and it's near to our community. So our wish is just to relocate and then so that it can be out of our community so that we can have money to fix the pipe that is there. Because remember that water waste works was only for the few people, but now the area has increased, so it's difficult for us to manage that. But we believe, because now we have appointed the new technical director, so we believe that within the period of time, we'll have funding for relocation of that.
So how le go ga o ditse go ga kwa o kaname o lora daydreaming gore go ka diragala eng ko municipality nka batla go dira eng ke se se leng number 1 mo listing ya gago se leng gore o batla go sa achieve in within your turn?
Okay. We've got so many challenges. We've got unemployment rate that is very high. Hake Robert say, I think of our small municipality as to how are we going to achieve, especially when coming to creating jobs. That one is a major hentobatsi. If I can only see people by berekela, that one I will sleep like a baby. Like for instance, it's not like as a municipality, rapalwa. We can, but only if our community can meet us halfway. The small municipality that is depending on grants, we need our municipality, we need our community to assist us. We need them to pay their rates and taxes so that we can improve, so that whatever that one can say tomorrow, we are developing as the municipality, we can reflect to say, this is not for only Maharin, but the community were part of it. So we need to bring a community and us as a municipality closer so that we minimize the protest, because protest occurs because there is a gap between us and the community. So if only we can achieve that. I say we because I'm not alone. I'm working with people. If only we can work together, I think there is a lot that we can achieve as the municipality. So revenue collection is key. If only we can get that money.
COVID emma o tlile social distancing ba re no
Yes,
but
yes.
what type of help are you looking from your communities besides from paying rates and tax?
Okay. Local government is everyone's business. Dr. Malik, local government is everyone's business. If we can just realize that as the community, we'll achieve everything. Let me say, we'll be crying for the complaining, maybe as a municipality, as the community, about the illegal dumping. As a municipality, will be cleaning those illegal dumps. But tomorrow when you wake up, somebody has illegally dumped that. So that means that there is more that one socially that needs to be achieved to say, guys, let us make sure that we minimize this illegal dumping. So it's a problem. We are in COVID. People are just dumping whatever that they want to dump there. So it's one of the health hazards.
Well, it sounds like there was a lot done, and there's
It's
a lot of plans that you have. Ha ke itse rre ko ntlong, o siame ga ntse wena o lo rayana. O sa lo re ka ene. But it seems like there's a lot that you're doing. There is even more to come. I mean, I can tell you that when I drive through Magareng, and I'm thinking, wow, these roads are nice. They're not that bad.
Yes.
They're quite nice. So obviously there will never be a perfect road.
Yes, correct.
So because rain and elements
Yes.
are affect that. And we as people, we tend to ka freitaga ke bo gele be ke go spina ko le ka mo tierpating eo, the stones gets loose. Le rena ra senya ya ka no bua gore we need to be together.
Yes.
1st of November, local government elections. What type of candidates are there in Mahareng?
What type of candidates? We've got committed candidates who one can see that they want to see the municipality or they want to see the area being developed. We see candidates that they have the interest of the community at heart, to make sure that service delivery that is needed to be rendered to our community is going to be rendered. I've got no doubt. All the 6 words that the candidates are there, I'm positive to say those are committed, hardworking comrades. That on the 2nd of November, on the 2nd of November, there will be the ANC councillors, and they will make sure that there is service delivery, there is going to be rendered in our communities.
Is there any ward that currently is led by the opposition?
Yes, we've got Ward 5, which is having the Magareng Sickness Hope, Molekos Farm, and other units, is led by opposition. But let me tell you, Dr. Malik, coming the 1st of November, that ward will be retain to the ANC, because that is an ANC word. So I'm positive.
And ke go fa tšhono.
Yes.
Bua le batho ba Magareng, ke ba le ba go reeditse. Bua le bone gore go diragala eng ka di-one le gore maikutlo a ga go ntse yang.
Okay.
Bua le bone.
Baagi ba Magareng, we know, we acknowledge gore re na le dikgwetlho tse dintsi and re santse re na le keletso ya gore dilo tse dintsi re di fitlhelele. Yes, we did not done what one expected as the community, but we are assuring you, when coming from the 1st of November, a vote for the ANC is the only political party that cares and that is going to make sure that service delivery is rendered to the community, to you. So give us a chance. Nampelo telele le rona bagolo. One, o kgona go boela ko morago. Re be re lemoga gore there is a lot that the ANC has done, and there is a lot that the ANC is going to do. Vote for the ANC coming 1st of November.
Mawe, ke a go leboga tlhe.
Go leboga nna Ntate
E
Malik.
tla re ke heta ko Magareng ka go tshwara ka mogala re je ting ka mogodi utlwe.
Yes.
La ile go rona le morogo ke ya o ja ona o siame. Ke a go leboga Mike.
Yeah, no, ke go leboga nna Ntate Malik. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The ANC may be the oldest movement in the land, but it's young at heart, ready to work for you. Come 1st of November, you know where to put your cross, just next to the ANC. Let's make this country proud. Let's join hands as people of South Africa, as people of the Northern Cape, particularly Maharin, so that it can grow and become a municipality that you're proud of. Let's also be proud of the surroundings that we live in. Let's stop illegal dumping. Let us stop land grabbing. Let's be proud citizens and responsible citizens. And by showing up at the voting station on the 1st of November, that is the first step to making sure that you get what you deserve. But it's only through the African National Congress. Let's not forget to go out in numbers on the 1st of November and every day to go and vaccinate. Get in touch with us at ANC NCTV, and the email address is info@voteancnc.org. So make sure that you get in touch with that. That's Vote ANC, 1st of November. Take it easy and good night.